Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons and Dragons story called The Worst Castaways Ever. Years ago, I was running a campaign, and it was a fairly new campaign. I started everybody off at third level, and after 5 sessions, most of them had reached fifth level. I'm stingy with experience. I've said that in other videos. So, in five game sessions later, they had advanced 2 levels to fifth level. The group had decided to explore another continent, and this was all on them, and that was fine. So they hired a ship and set sail for the other continent. Well, of course, a week into the journey, which was well out of the normal shipping routes, a huge storm drove them off course, and after 2 days, they ran into a reef. Their ship broke up on the rocks and sank. As the sun came up, they found themselves shipwrecked on a small island. We had a barbarian, a fighter, a wizard, a druid, a thief, and a monk. And they were they were their their demeanor was positive. They were upbeat about the city. Oh, that's no problem. It's just a desert island. We can just, we'll find a way off of this island. No big deal. And so they started setting up camp and like that. Most of their provisions were lost at sea, however, so they were going to have to find some food somehow. The monk decided to go fishing, which is cool because he was good at fishing, and that's cool. Um, the druid, the thief, and the barbarian set out to find another food source because you can't live on just fish, right? I figured there's got to be wild boar or something around. So birds if nothing else. Um, the wizard and fighter began constructing a shelter and an encampment. So they started building a lean-to or some sort of a permanent housing situation. Um, the monk saw shark fins, multiple shark fins, and decided that one of those would feed them for a week. So he decided to dive into the water and try to attack and bring a shark back for dinner. The sharks, of course, went into a feeding frenzy, and the monk was never seen again. Yeah. Um, and it wasn't my fault. He dove in knowing there were sharks. He dove in, swam out to the sharks, and started trying to punch them. Now, normally punching a shark in the nose is reasonably effective. The problem was 3 fumbles in a row, and Mr. Monk was done. Okay? Yeah, he was done. Um, the explorers found a pool fed by a waterfall. So the barbarian trekked all the way back to the shoreline, to the encampment there, to let the rest know about this fresh water source, which was cool. While he was gone, a group of cannibals, other inhabitants of the island that nobody had bothered to look for, attacked the druid and the thief. There were only 7 first level cannibals, 1 hit die critters, right? 1 hit die people. But they had surprise, and they were using drugged darts. On their initial attack, the druid was hit with 2 crits and died outright. The thief failed a savings throw, and he went to sleep. Neither was seen again. The barbarian returned with the fighter and the wizard, and they found the battle site. The barbarian was able to track the cannibals back to a village with a big dock. At the dock, there was a ship. Okay, and a number of mainlanders. I'll use that term, mainlanders. Were mingling with the cannibals. They were trading and doing this and that. Probably pirates, but we don't know. Uh, they deduced that the ship was a small pirate ship, which made sense. So the wizard hit it with a fireball. Yeah. The barbarian and the fighter looked at the wizard and asked, "Do you see another ship here, dumbass?" I remember that distinctly. That was their words. "Do you see another ship here, dumbass?" Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, he destroyed the ship. A fireball does wonders on a wooden sailing ship. The cannibals chased the group and caught them at the waterfall. 18 cannibals died, but the three-player characters became dinner. The wizard used his one third-level spell, a fireball, to destroy the one ship that was available to carry them off the island, and he had nothing big to fight off the 85 cannibals with. I gotta say, neither the fighter nor the barbarian were especially anxious to defend the wizard in that last fight. He actually went down first because they weren't. You know how normally in a fight the fighters go forward to fight. The fighters were fighting retreat, and the wizard, they didn't bother to tell the wizard that. Yeah, they, these people didn't work together. They weren't. I mean, they initially their plan was good, but individually they made really bad decisions. You see what I'm saying? Worst castaways ever. All new characters for the campaign after that. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a TPK by cannibals. So, no resurrection there. Hope this finds everybody well. If somebody else has similar stories, please put them in the comments. I'm sure we'd love to read them. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.
Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.